Hey there, Parker Reed here, and welcome to PR Media, your home for everything movies and music through my eyes. And today we have a review of the brand new 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray edition of A24's Lamb. In rural Iceland, a childless couple discover a strange and unnatural newborn in their sheep farm. They decide to raise her as their own, but sinister forces are determined to return the creature to the wilderness that birthed her. Going into this review, I've never seen Lamb before. It popped up in a few theaters in Wisconsin back when it came out, but I just didn't get around to seeing it. I was very intrigued because the thought of like this weird hybrid sheep being born to this couple and them trying to figure out what to do with it is the most A24 sounding movie that I've ever heard. It's exactly what I think the company would put out, and when I watched it, it's very much in that same vein. Lamb is slow, methodical, and from a plot standpoint, not a lot happens, so I can't see the general populace really enjoying this that much. I enjoy A24 movies, so I did get a little bit out of it, and upon doing some research after the fact, I got even more out of the film after that. So I would recommend you watch the movie, but would I recommend you check out this 4K transfer? Let's find out. If you decide to pick up Lamb on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray in the United States, there's only one version to pick from, and this is a new special edition from A24 you see here. And on the cover art, we have the poster artwork that was featured on the posters for Lamb. On the back, we have some information about the movie, its technical specs, as well as what special features are offered. Here is what the spine looks like. And everything is housed in that slipcase right here. And then when you open it up, you have another striking image of the lamb here. On the back, we just have a continuation of that artwork. And you open it up, and there's a booklet inside of here, and I'll show that to you in a second. But here's some more artwork. Then here is that 4K disc, just a plain pink disc. And then with this edition comes a cool gallery book featuring like artwork and concept artwork for Lamb. I won't show you everything in here to spoil it, but there are a lot of great sketches and some storyboard stuff, and it's just a kind of a cool keepsake to have if you want a little bit more with your Lamb collection. For visuals on Lamb, we have native 4K, and this is in widescreen, so you will have black bars at the top and the bottom. And from all standpoints, this is a really good looking picture. The HDR on Lamb is really the star of the show because there are a lot of scenes that are set at night and a lot of scenes that are darker, and there's a lot more depth and there's a lot more inky blacks on display here. And overall, the Icelandic landscape looks fantastic. There's a good amount of detail on this disc, and you can really tell it is a 4K picture because even when I compared it to like a 1080p version of this, this does look better. That being said, it's not the best looking 4K disc I've ever seen in my life, but it's just a pretty solid to above average looking disc that I think really serves this movie and what it's going for. For audio on Lamb, we have a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 mix, and from all standpoints, this audio track is great. The score on Lamb is very subtle and to the point, and it really serves the tone of the film, and the audio here, it does not detract from that whatsoever. You can always hear the dialogue, even though it is a very quiet film, and I don't think the audio ever got in the way here. It did its job, and it really immersed you into the film, which when there's not a lot of elements at play here, the audio was essential to the viewing experience. So would I recommend Lamb on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray? I'm going to have to say no. Pass on it. And that's kind of contradictory to everything else I've said, but I think this can be attributed to just the movie itself. Avid 4K collectors are going to want to add this to their collection, but for everybody else, the general populace, the casual 4K collectors, you're not going to like this movie very much. And at $35 and $40 shipped from A24, this isn't going to go on sale anytime soon either. You're going to want to just pass on this. I don't think it's going to be worth $40 to you. There are plenty of titles at $20 or $15 that you're going to like a lot more, and this isn't a horror movie, so don't think you're going to get that out of it. It's a family drama with some horror elements spliced in there occasionally, especially in the last 10 minutes or so, but this movie's not going to be for everybody, and even though this 4K disc looks and sounds good, I'm going to have to say pass on it for the general populace. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what you saw here, you can check us out on Facebook or Instagram, and like, comment, and subscribe if you so choose. My name is Parker Reed. You've been watching PR Media. Keep supporting physical media, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.
Dare keep up. Dit is dier.